Well, I got some great content. So welcome, everyone. Let's get started, all right? I have become very aware through my clients and just the world around us that we become conditioned in childhood. And the child, through, in this conditioning, we are taught throughout our life by society and the world around us to think in certain ways. If we're not mindful of this conditioning and ever so careful, we can get trapped into following the crowd in our thinking, believing that the world around us determines our happiness and how we feel. This creates an internal belief on some level that we are helpless and that we do not have any control, or even worse is that we don't have permission to think differently, to feel differently, to experience life differently. Which leads to one of the most common mindsets in our world today is the victim mentality mindset. Thinking that if anything goes wrong, you are the victim. You're the one it's happening to. But that's not necessarily the case. Henry Cloud said it well. Victims declare the world is responsible for me, and never do anything better with their quality of life. So in other words, because of the world, we don't do anything better with the quality of our life. I didn't say that exactly right, but that's the sum of it, okay? A victim mindset is an unhealthy and destructive mindset that we need to shift and hopefully get away from it entirely. And when we find ourselves in it, that's important, right? And what's interesting about it is it's an addictive mindset. It's not something that we're actually mindful as being addictive, but it is. It is very easy to become addicted to different emotions that are attached with this, and the mindset of being the victim that keeps us in a downward spiral. But as with any addiction, it can be overcome. It can be transformed, and we do not need to hold on to it. So how do we overcome it? How do we change our victim mindset? Well, here are 5 things that you can begin to implement. These are tools for you to use. 1, and stick with me because I have a really powerful visualization at the end of this. So first off, recognize it for what it is. If we don't know that we have a victim mindset, we can't change it. We live in it. We operate in this paradigm. So the first is to recognize it. Some signs that you have a victim mindset are you blame others for how your life is going or how it's turned out. You think everything and everyone is around you is against you. You begin to think the universe is against you, even. See how that shows up for you in little ways. You have trouble coping with problems. You feel stuck and have a negative attitude. You might feel attacked and resentful when someone tries to offer help or feedback. You feel relief or pleasure when you feel bad for yourself. Remember, it's an addiction. You attract people into your life who gossip, blame others, and complain. It's difficult for you to recognize you need to make changes and what changes to make. That was a long list because victim mentality is ever so subtle and a bit tricky. It creates an illusion in our life. And we look through this illusion energy as we live life. Mm-hmm. Do you have any of these victim attitudes? If you think so, then congratulations, all right? As you are on your way to changing them, simply because you recognize you have them. Number 2, this is an additional tool. Forgive others and forgive yourself. Don't get hung up in this. By always thinking that we are the victim, we inadvertently stop ourselves from forgiving others. We think someone has hurt us, and that is why we are the victim in any given situation. Well, we also need to forgive ourselves, right? So it's a 2-step process, and often it is a repeated process. Most times, this is not a one-time and you are done, okay? And really accepting and forgiving yourself is really harder. So when you hold on to blame and unforgiveness towards others, it's really that you're not able to accept yourself and forgive yourself. It's easier to hold someone else responsible. Let that percolate for a bit. Sometimes when mistakes are made, we are responsible. But that is no reason not to forgive ourselves. Mistakes are simply mistakes. We were never put here on planet Earth to be perfect. We have to make mistakes. Mistakes can be corrected 99% of the time. They can always be transformed. So forgive yourself, forgive others, and it will help you get away and out of the victim mindset. Number 3, meditate or pray. It is not exclusive one to the other, okay? It's simply another thing that you can use to help you shift your mindset from victimhood to positive energy, is by meditating or offering up like prayer, okay? What this does is it helps you refocus, okay, energy to create space, all right, for positive energy flow. Victimhood comes from a sense of fear, frustration, and angst. But when you meditate and when you pray, you are opening yourself up. You are letting go energetically to those emotions and allowing a positive energy to take its place. It happens automatically. Trust it. You cannot have positive and negative energy in the same space. So it's important to clear out the negative to make space for the positive. Meditation and prayer are great ways to do that. And the more often you do it, the easier it will become to keep a positive outlook in your life. Number 4, practice verbal gratitude and look for ways to serve others. This is not people pleasing. This is not that. One of the best ways to stop thinking about being a victim is to get your mind on someone else. Serve someone and see how it brightens their day. It's a secret medicine for better and happier mindsets. It is an automatic true way to have a happier life. Another way is to start focusing on what you're grateful for. Redo that list. Make a list. Make a list of everything that you're grateful for. Through that experience, you know that it's never ending. Once you write one thing down, other things come to mind. By focusing on what you're grateful for, it not only shifts your focus away from the victim mindset, it also allows you to see that you really aren't much of a victim in the first place. By doing either of these things, serving or being grateful, you are changing your focus to something or someone else. Number 5, take action. When you get busy doing what you need to get done, whether that be your work, picking up the kids from school, or helping them with homework, or any number of tasks on your plate, you give yourself the gift of action. What does action do for us? Not only does taking action get rid of victim mindset, it also creates internal confidence and tenacity. An unknown author said, "It isn't confidence that comes first, but taking action." Confidence follows action. This is because when we take action, we make progress in life. It gives us a sense of achievement and allows us to shift our focus to progress instead of staying trapped in victimhood. A victim mindset is the opposite of progress. It stops you in your tracks and you cannot move forward. You will spin, you will spiral in it. It is a never-ending trap of being on a hamster wheel if you get trapped in victimhood. Are you mindful of it? Take action in these steps. See the victimhood for what it is. And when you take action in implementing one of these steps, 2 of these steps, all 5 of these steps, victim mindset will disappear. I promise. Now, I ask you, which one, because I want to work with you on this, which one of these 5 steps to overcome victim mindset will you implement this week? Is there a specific reason you're choosing this first step? I'm just curious. Okay. I would love to help you now with a powerful visualization. Then I will pop back in and answer your questions and respond to your comments. So this visualization is intended to anchor in positive beliefs and self-empowerment, so you can subconsciously let go of any type of victim mentality. So let's begin. Getting into a comfortable position with your eyes closed, preferably with your feet on the ground. Take a breath of air into your lungs, filling your lungs to capacity. And on the exhale, you're going to release the day's tensions and worries. There you go. The next breath is a belly breath. Breathing into your stomach, expanding it with the breath to capacity. As you imagine a cord attached to the inside of your belly button, and the other end of the cord is attached to your spinal cord. Now on the exhale, you sense, feel, and imagine this cord is pulling your stomach back to your vertebrae, activating the central nervous system. Beautiful. One last breath. Filling your lungs to capacity as you imagine the breath, continuing up into your brain, activating the right and left hemisphere of your brain and activating the cells of your body. integrating this on all levels and dimensions. Now, returning your breath to a normal flow as I count from 3 to 1. 3. You are becoming more deeply relaxed. 2. The sounds around you will always allow you to go deeper relaxed. 1. You sense, feel, and imagine that you are sitting on a hill looking over a beautiful green meadow. As you sit there in this state of contentment and peace, you become aware that your right hand is resting on top of a palm-sized rock. Under the rock is a small blue velvet box. Bringing the box up onto your lap, you gently lift the lid to open it. Inside the blue box is an old-fashioned gold key. Picking it up to look at it closer, you see the words "Divine Trust" are inscribed on it. As you ponder on the words "Divine Trust," you begin to turn the key over and over in your hands. You realize it looks old-fashioned because it is a very old key. It belonged to one of your ancestors. And this key has been placed here by your ancestor purposely for you to find. This ancestor is your guardian angel in your life, one of them. And they are aware of your struggle of feeling like a victim to the world around you. This key is a gift of healing for you. In gratitude, you close your eyes and place the key next to your heart. As you do so, you begin to see in your mind's eye, and you begin to feel within your body Mother Earth's crystalline healing energy coming up into your body. Through all your cells and organs, all the way up through your stomach, your lungs, your heart, through your throat, moving through your limbs, and up into your head. And extending up through the top of your head as you begin to feel it circling around your body through your chakras and your energy field. As it powerfully heals and releases victim mentality. As it heals and releases victimhood from childhood. As it heals and releases through all of your timeline of life. Healing past experiences that have been living within you. you feel and experience in this moment, Mother Earth's healing energy divinely working within you as it brings healing into all aspects of your life, consciously and subconsciously. Curious, you open your eyes, seeing the energy about you, that it is sparkling in shiny particles and vibrant in rainbow colors. Feeling the key in your hand next to your heart, you speak the words out loud. I am living in divine trust. I am living in divine trust. I am living in divine trust. As it is spoken, your body accepts these words into all of your cellular memory. It is integrated. Wrapping your fingers around the key, you place the key in your pocket. The key will serve as a healing tool and a constant reminder of your integrated divine trust. You can use it at any time in the future. This key, this gift from your ancestor, is yours to keep. You will hand it down to others that need it, but it is always yours. Now smile, a big smile, as you acknowledge your ancestor for their gift, as you acknowledge them in love and gratitude, and feel their never-ending love for you. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. I will count from 1 to 3, and you will come back to your original space with clarity and inner peace. 1, bring your awareness back to your body. 2, activating the cells in your body with this new healing and integrated, as it's been integrated in your soul's truth of self-acceptance, moving forward. 3, eyes wide open, as you are now fully accepting a positive mindset, fully accepting action moving forward, and fully accepting of receiving the answers you seek. And you are complete. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back to me. Did you love it? I loved writing it. Gave me goosebumps as I wrote it, and I could feel it healing within you as I spoke it to you tonight. It is something that you will want to come back to. You will want to do it. You'll want to bring to your remembrance this key as a positive tool for you to use now and moving forward. Okay? Okay, dear ones, so love you. Bye.